So the first thing we're going to do today is some house duties, and that is dropping stuff off at a skip. And then we're going to do Outreach Mondays, which is where I will spend an hour, 2 hours, generally probably about 2 hours, because with admin and all that, it takes about 2 hours, to reach out to people on LinkedIn, or just even to upload marketing stuff of my other business that I'm running, which is my film and photography business, which I've had for like 20 years. 20 years? Have I had it for 20 years? I've been in the industry for 20 years, and I probably had been dedicating about 10 years to doing that on my own. And then after that, I have some, stuff that I need to upload to TikTok and Instagram for my coaching business. I have some coaching resources that I need to make for some clients, so that's always good. And I need to also edit 2 more videos for YouTube, which, to be honest, June I've completely bollocksed that up. I'm learning. I'm not a writer. I'm not an actual writer, but I'm learning to write better and record better and film better. But I think I find it difficult because of the dyslexia that I have to be really concise and be articulate, and also my recall memory is terrible, and that's probably reasons why I started playing the piano. That is one of the reasons why I started playing the piano. So my brain is thinking way faster than my mouth can keep up. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Now, first of all, about these videos, this is my kind of behind the scenes life stuff, of how I'm building my channel, my shop. You're going to see basically how I completely and utterly balls it up, but also try and figure out if I'm capable of actually creating this online business. Now, my business skills have been developed from building a photography business, but my photography business was very much more hands-on, people orientated, which is one of my skills, which is good. This skill, the digital side, is completely different. It's, marketing, planning, organizing, structure, consistency, time, effort, resources. It's a accumulation of a lot more things, I would say, rather than the photography stuff. But the reason why I'm building this business is, one, because I want to help other freelancers and self-employed people overcome the financial and inconsistency and unknown of being a freelancer and self-employed. And I have been one since I was 18, so I have overcome a lot of very difficult situations. But also, because of my photography and film business, which I love because it's very people orientated and I love working with people, I've realized that I'm very much restricted to the area that I'm working in at the moment, which is the UK, and I want to be able to travel to a different country and work remotely with my partner there in the future. So I'm kind of setting myself up now to be able to do this in 10 years time, and that's a future goal oriented thought process. And I also wanted to add something else to my business, because as someone in the film and photography industry, it's very economically orientated. It can be very restrictive, but also it's labor intensive, keeps you fit, but it also is, what was I going to say? Labor intensive. It's also, but it's not very flexible, in a sense where the work is kind of where you've got to stay. Like, I do work all over the world, but most of my clients are based in the UK. Okay, so back to what I was talking about before, which I said I was going this side of the, this is what I'm talking about. This side of my YouTube is the BTS side of building my business. Therefore, these are unscripted, unedited, and I generally might not even edit the video because I do not have the brain width to edit these videos and create the coaching stuff. I might edit as much as I can, but if you're ready for a raw, truthful journey, then this is the playlist you want to be watching, and this will be kind of behind the scenes of my life. Now, firstly, I want to say is that I am not an extrovert or an introvert. I'm ambiverted, so I can be an extroverted in different situations, and I can be quite introverted in different situations. So it's not like because of my personality traits or my temperament, this is easy for me. Actually, I find it quite difficult to share my private side of my life. I'm an 80s kid. I'm born in the UK. We are not used to this kind of outward expression. But funny enough, I am in certain ways, but because I'm talking and you're in my life, I guess there's a fear of that, of being seen, being vulnerable, seeing my failures, the truths, the difficulty, the hard work, also showing you how I'm trying to overcome them. But I guess it's showing you that I am a hot mess most of the time, which is difficult, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to show you the behind the scenes of it. It's raw and edited. I'm going to try and be as conscious about filming what I'm doing as much as I can. And I know there's a shitload of content out there. So if you want to come along the ride with me, then please, I would love you to. If there's anything that you think I could probably do better, shout out in the comments, honestly. I am literally on a learning journey, and I am going to be trying to watch other people's YouTube videos and see how they do it and give you tips of what I'm watching, and hopefully that will work. But also, if you want tips on coaching, psychology, building your business, you know, money psychology, resilience, mindset, all those things that we really do need to thrive, then please watch my other playlists, because that is what I have been training in for the last 4 years, and have my coaching expertise in, my masters in, also my 18 years, 20 years of building my own business. So feel free to watch them as well, and they'll be better. They'll be more scripted, edited, and niche down in that area. Now, I am still growing. I'm trying to grow my 2 shops, which will be lifestyle, the Wellness Living Co, which will be on TikTok, and my Soulful Studio, which is going to be more digital products that you can download and buy. I'm still building them because I've only got so much time in the day, and there's only one person, and I also need to make money. So yes, to pay those goddamn bills. But stick with me. I am completely in the unknown. I really am. And I'm hoping that I can share my growth with you. And I'm hoping, because I do not know, that I actually grow. I'm hoping that I can build a business. I'm hoping that I do make great digital products. I'm hoping that it does go somewhere. But if it doesn't, and it's a complete flop, then at least you can see why it is a complete flop. Because I am in the unknown with you. And I do not know if I am business savvy to this extent, or if it's I suppose it's like a personality social experiment for myself, trying to figure out what it takes, what it doesn't take, what way to navigate, what goes wrong, why it's going wrong. Like, even the word consistency, like, yes, I'm trying to be consistent, but I've also got to build a business and make money. But I don't have children, so that gives me a lot more time than a person with family. And thank God my job is flexible, so I can spend more time doing that. But I also only have a certain amount of bandwidth and cognitive energy before I get really exhausted, and I do not want to burn myself out because it takes so long to recover from that. So I'm really aware of my energy levels, which is what everyone should be aware of. Well, which would be beneficial if you were aware of that, because it really helps you achieve and move forward without you becoming sad and depressed. But I've also got to take all this with a pinch of salt. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And hopefully you can see why and not make the same mistakes that I've made. Okay, that's enough chit chat, I think. Yeah, that's enough chit chat. Right, okay, so I'm going to go and do my daily stuff. You're going to stay with me, and we will try and do this daily. I don't know. Do you know what it is? I think it's because I really think that my life is pretty ordinary. Like, I go to work, I eat, sleep, I go to the gym, I'm healthy, I educate myself. But generally, I'm an ordinary, not day-to-day, I mean, I like to dance, but I don't know if you want to see that, human being. So I will record as much as, I will just keep recording. And if it's boring, right? And if it's not, it's not. And if it's interesting, it's interesting. but there's so much content out there, so I totally understand if you want to like not subscribe, but if you do, you would be helping me out. Come on, hit your girl, help me out here. Right, I'm going. One job done. Whew. Okay, so Monday, Outreach Mondays, I like to call it. I'm going to spend the next couple of hours on LinkedIn, just showcasing my recent work, what I've been up to, a few behind the scenes stuff of what I've been doing, companies I'm working with. I might gather some other images that I've put on Instagram and also upload them to LinkedIn, because that's generally where most of my client base is. I had a really good friend told me to start a coaching section on LinkedIn for my coaching business, so I might actually just start that up as well. So yeah, so this is what I'm going to do for the next couple of hours. What time is it now? It's 11. I'm going to use a timer so that I stick to like an hour, 5-minute break, longer break, 10 minutes, an hour, because it keeps me focused. So I'm going to set that up as well, and I'll have lunch probably about 1 o'clock. Lunchtime. It's 1 o'clock. I have just finished scheduling a few of my content. I'll see if I can pull it up actually. I never know how to do this on LinkedIn. So posting activities. Nope, no idea. No idea where it goes. I'll find that for you. So yeah, I'm on timer. It's got 9:55 minutes on, but I'm going to have a lunch break for an hour. Then, so I've done that. I've scheduled. I've also connected with a few people on LinkedIn, so I've done that. Now I'm going to have my lunch. I've done a bit of admin. I'm going to go back to my meta call and start finishing loading up some social stuff, and then I'm going to start editing one of my YouTube videos, which is delayed. Done. And that'll probably hit me to 4 o'clock, and then I'm going to go to the gym and do a walk. So stick with me. I'm like, do I look here? Do I look here? I should look there. Okay, so I'll look there, and then hopefully I can show you what I've scheduled actually in a minute. So here we are. So this is what I've scheduled today. So some recent stuff that I've shot, my corporate headshot stuff, my frontline stuff, and I've scheduled a post for my employee call chat. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going out until the 15th of June. So I'll write that in my Novartis bank, so I know that I've got those things scheduled in. I might even take a photo of that actually and put that in my bank. So that's 4 things that I've done in the last hour. So that's the 4 things that I've done in the last hour. That will then, I'll take a photo of that, put that into my Novartis planner so I remember the stuff that I'm doing, because I always forget what I've done. And yeah, and I'll move on to the next thing. That's half my day. You know that moment when you're starving? And I'm eating yesterday's Chinese. I wouldn't normally eat yesterday's Chinese, but it was really yummy and I couldn't be bothered to make anything new, so. Oh, so I've literally microwaved the life out of this gorgeous, gorgeous meal. I'm gonna eat this and then, yeah, head back to the office. It's 2 o'clock. We're back at our desk. We are just going to use ClickUp to see all the things I've got to do, what I've done so I don't forget. That's also linked to my Notion. I am now, which I'll show you. So this is my ClickUp, so my dashboard, all my to-do lists. I just completely ignore those dates. Things that I've done, my priorities, my bookmarks. It's just so everything's in one place. So here is my scheduling. So this is my time, 4 p.m. and this is only going until, where are we at? So that's this week, next week, and the week after. So I still need to get some more in really to get the end of July done. So that is what we'll be doing. Okay, so that's it. It's like 4:30, 4:45-ish. So we're done with the content online. We uploaded 7 shorts all the way down to the end of July. We've done the medical thing, which was what was that? Crikey. We've done the medical thing, which is the socials. So I've worked out that's 4 clips per every YouTube video I need to make to get to fill a full month. So that's what I'm going to do from now on. I've also got a personal short to upload, which I haven't done because I've just remembered it. Bollocks. So I will do that tomorrow. No, I won't because I'm working. I'll do that on Wednesday. And then on Wednesday, I'm behind and I need to write my newsletter. So that is what I'm going to do on Wednesday. But right now, I'm going to go to the gym. Come with me. Gym, here we come. Habit stack while I'm at the gym. I am going to watch some YouTube videos while I do maybe a 30-minute walk, or I might just walk down the park actually. But yeah, it's just about getting out of the house, getting away from my office and doing some exercise. Helps with not feeling so isolated, and also gets you out of your zone and into something a bit more, getting you into a healthier environment. So that's what I'm doing. See ya. Well, we've had a complete change of plan. We decided to go for a walk around the lake. I think it's about 30 minutes. But it's just nice to get out, get some fresh air, get away from the desk. I didn't bring any sun cream, sunglasses, apart from these ones, which are my little cheapies, but they'll do. I don't even know if they're UV protected, who knows. But we're going to go for a walk, get some exercise in, and yeah, and then it'll be dinner, chat with the man, chat with the old man, he's not old, but chat with my man, maybe watch a movie, and pack my stuff for the job tomorrow, which is miles away, but thank God for the trains. And yeah, that's my day. So I hope that was of insight. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment area. And yeah, let me know how I can improve my little vlogs. If you're interested, I can show you what I'm doing tomorrow. It's not really to do my online business actually, so maybe not. But have a good day and I'll speak to you later. Bye.